I came by, it was not too crowded today. There can be some waiting time, of course, for the security, but normally nothing too much today, so otherwise it's quite crowded. And now some of you that you have this for the second floor, some of you have booked for the top floor. So basically how this thing goes is that we all first go to the second floor. We have the guided tour on the second floor because it's bigger and it's easier to move around. Then for those who have picked the top, they go to the top. And those who have picked the second, they can enjoy the second and the first floor. Now, the top floor is not always open. Okay, it depends on a lot of things. Mostly it's due to overcrowding. They can close down the top floor. Alright, so they close it like 5 to 6 times a day for like an hour, hour and a half. It depends. When I came, it was closed since half an hour. So they might be reopening it soon. So once we get inside, I will be able to ask the staff and tell you like the update. And if it's going to be open soon, we'll wait a little bit and then we'll go together. So no worries. So I will tell you a bit more after the security check. We're just going to pass the first one together. This way, please. Alright, so I think everybody has passed the second security checks. I was just showing to some of the people. There's a very famous story about the Eiffel Tower. There's a very famous American lady who came to Paris in 2007. Her name was Erica. And she loved the Eiffel Tower so much that she got married to the Eiffel Tower. So this is Erica. She was called Erica Eiffel for some time. And then after a couple years, she met the real man. She fell in love. She came back here, did things right, got divorced, and then got married again. Like I was saying, if anybody's interested, she is single now. Apparently you can do that. You can do anything in Paris. Nobody's going to judge you. Alright, so now we have, I'm exactly. Take it in your stride. Alright, so now we have passed the first security check. So before we go in the middle and I get a bit more information on the top, just one thing you can see from here and not from the rest of the tower are all these names surrounding the Eiffel Tower. Now, of course, the lead architect behind this construction was Eiffel. That's why he named the tower after himself. But you had lots of architects who were involved in the construction. And so, surrounding the Eiffel Tower, you have 72 names like that, golden names. And those are the 72 names of the 72 men who helped build the Eiffel Tower. Now, like I was saying, I say men because, of course, women also helped build the Eiffel Tower. But this being 1889, I love how everybody always knows, like the census, but of course we didn't get recognized. Well, we didn't. So in 1889, women were not recognized in the workforce. So therefore, although you had 42 women who had helped build the Eiffel Tower. But now they had a meeting last September and they had decided to add the names. Nice. Like I was saying, this is French. It might take them like 10 years to get that project rolling, but it's on the way. If you come back maybe 2030. We trust you from that length. Well, if you give 20 years back, this was like way before the years happened. Over the years, they have to that we cannot be trusted, so they have added the grids over the so it's fully covered on the top. Now you can see it. This was not that high, like 20 years ago. Like the grids, they were added later on, eventually. I think maybe in the next 10 years, they will also be fully covered. But the top floor is already. Now, all these places I'm going to talk about, I definitely recommend seeing if you have time during your trip to Paris. Because it's like lovely areas. First of all, you have this behind us. You can see like this layout, this white church on the hill, right behind the corridor. So this is like not typically in the center of Paris, but in the Moulin area. This is a very famous area for two reasons. First of all, before the Eiffel Tower was built, this used to be the highest viewpoint of the city. So all the famous artists, they used to be Picasso, Van Gogh, all of those. They all used to go there for inspiration because you could see the very nice preparation. This is known to be a very like artistic hub, which is why even if you go today, you're going to see like painters, dancers, street artists. It's a very lovely area for that. And then of course you have this beautiful white church on the top of the hill, and then surrounding that, you have like the oldest restaurants and cafes of Paris. I definitely recommend if you have time to spend like just an afternoon or just roaming around. This is beautiful. So it's not exactly in the center of Paris, but it's very easily accessible by public transport or by
Vai, una foto insieme. Noi stiamo andando con la BB.
Marisa. Hola, cariño, ¿dónde estás? Abajo.
So luckily we were able to remake it as is. I definitely recommend you spend some time over there. And then if you have the time, you have of course the Louvre Museum. Now I'm going to need everybody to remember as much as I can show you how to write it. It's a very long building. Very the Louvre Museum is most famously for having the Mona Lisa painting in it. And recently for not
Matteo,
having
wait, Matteo.
There was a big rock
Matteo.
that happened a couple of months ago.
Matteo.
Wait. They never found it, and they never found the people who did it.
Let's see.
The most embarrassing part is that the robbery happened in broad daylight while the museum was open. She's just like, we had 10 million people.
Ông này là làm ra bóng đèn, còn ông này là làm ra cái tòa tháp này nè. Ông Eiffel đó, áp đèn. Ông mà anh để phải để sát thì đâu có bị cái bóng của mình nhiều nó.
Ông bên phải là
Eiffel áp
ai
đèn.
và ông bên trái
Thomas Edison là làm ra bóng đèn. Vô cái này chụp cái hình ông Thomas Edison đẹp trai nè.
Oh, come ci ridi? Che impassione! Ci ridono onde con chi hai visto se era
Yes, it's okay. We don't do anything.
Instead of wiping your ears.